Back again with another episode of your new favorite show. Hi, I'm Sturg. Um, it's a beautiful day out, man. Summertime. Awesome weather right now, as always in the summer. Well, yeah, no, skip that. As always in the summer. Um, just want to hint on affirmations for a little quick tad bit. Make sure you are telling yourself how important you are, how valuable you are, how important you can be to other people, how valuable you can be to other people. And don't use it in a conceited type of way or a selfish type of way, but sometimes you have to talk to yourself. You have to pep yourself up before anybody else can, you know? You have to remind yourself how talented, how gifted you are before anybody else can. Like I said, as long as it's not coming from a place of conceit and a place of you trying to put yourself over people, I think you'll be fine. Um, for example, like every day when I was younger, my mom used to tell me, hey, don't forget how wonderful you are. And, that's something I've grown into and started to tell myself that every single day, bro. Every single day. I just, like, whether I go to work, whether I'm just now waking up or if you wake up on the wrong side of the bed, because we're human, so we don't always wake up feeling good. In those moments, I just have to remind myself, how wonderful I am, how impactful I can be, how influential I can be as well. That's why I kind of, not even kind of, but that's why I get on Snap and on IG, and I just be like, hey, you know what I'm saying, grand rising to us all, peace be with us all. You know what I'm saying, don't forget how wonderful you are, don't forget how impactful. I say all that on Snap and Instagram almost every day. I don't do it every day, but almost every day. To and I don't do it to kind of I don't do it to take like glory of reminding you who you are. I do it to be a reminder for you. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how life gets. We all have our ups and downs. We all have those moments of uncertainty. I was about to say unclarity, but I don't even think that's a word. But it sounded nice in my head, unclarity. But no, we all have those moments. That's still, hold on, that sounded nice in my head, anyways, anyways. But yeah, we all have those moments of uncertainty. And so, you just got to remind yourself, wait, for me, I'm a child of God. So you got to be like, man, I'm a child of God. You know what I'm saying? I got God on my side. I got God in my life. I got God protecting me. I got God blessing me. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, God. Even through all the times where I mess up, through all the times I make mistakes, and all the times I didn't choose you. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You got to tell yourself these things in the morning. And you got to tell yourself these things to start the day. Something. Here's another one. You know what I'm saying? Something good's going to happen to me today. And you're not saying that to be selfish. You're not saying that to be cocky. You're not saying, look at that cardinal. You're not saying that to be arrogant. But you saying it because, that's an affirmation. You're good, so something good has to come your way. You are good. You are good, bro. You're good. Like, you are good. What that video say? You are good. I think that's how I went. All right. I get told I don't know a lot of social media memes. I'm not really hip. I get told that by my girl. I don't get told that and my little brother. They be telling me I'm not hip for real, and I'm like, what? Anyways, but yeah, man, you gotta tell yourself these things. And shoot, like I say in my videos, if nobody else will tell you, and if you won't tell yourself, I will tell you, man. I will. I got no problem doing it. It don't cost me a dime. You are wonderful. You are impactful. You are smart. You are talented. You are gifted. You are influential. Most importantly, you are loved. I love everybody, bro. I love everybody. I may not love everything that everybody does, but I love everybody. I love you enough to know if I don't need to be around you, I don't need to be around you. I don't need to kick it with you, skate with you, none of that. How'd it go? I don't want to kick it with you, skate with you, none of that. You feel me? I know. I love you that much. And at the same time, I can love you enough to kick it with you, to impart on you, to empower you. You know what I'm saying? To invest in you. And I ain't even talking about dollars. I'm talking about my time, energy, effort. I want to invest in you. I can love you enough to do both sides of the spectrum. Both sides of the spectrum, bro. But I say that to say not everybody deserves my love. So I'm not just out here willingly giving my love to everybody. My heart wants to. My heart is open to loving everybody. But at the same time, my mind knows you cannot love everybody. Everybody don't deserve your love. And when I say that, not in the sense of you're just shunning and you're this cold type of person when it comes to the people you don't love. No, I ain't saying that. I'm not saying that. But like I said, you can love them enough to know they can't even get that good side of the love. They got to get the harsh side of love, the tough part of love. You go through this with your friends and your family, your peers, your coworkers, and random strangers. You have to practice this every day. Every single day. You might encounter somebody you know, hey, I ain't got no business to be around them. No business to be around them. Then you encounter people like, dang, that was pretty cool. You know, I hope they have a wonderful day. Then you meet people like, dang, I hope we meet again. You see where I'm getting at, you know what I'm saying? You know who you're supposed to be around. But at the same time, we aren't perfect, so we have to go through trial and error when it comes to knowing who is good for us and who is not necessarily good for us. And I'm not saying that person's bad, but I'm saying that person doesn't bring nothing to. I don't want to use that phrase, but that person isn't beneficial to you and your well-being. You know what I'm saying? So, and that can be either from them or from you. You know what I'm saying? You may, and like I said, this is something you learn, but you might be loving somebody who don't deserve all this attention from you, who don't deserve all this empowering, this information, this knowledge, and this wisdom. They may not be deserving of that because they may not be in a position to receive it. Not necessarily saying they are a bad person, they just aren't in a position to receive what you have for them. And until they are, excuse me, but until they are, then you can give it to them. You know, but when they aren't, you gotta keep it. You gotta keep your distance. You know, love them from afar, as the scripture would say. So, yeah, man. Affirmations are important, dude. Affirmations are important to me. I feel like they should be important to everybody. You know what I'm saying? However you view an affirmation, you can even put it in air quotes. You may not necessarily call it an affirmation. You can call it a pep talk. You can, whatever, however you get yourself going. I feel like that's important for us all. It's imperative for us all. Because you have to know how to take care of yourself before somebody else can. That's in all areas of your life. Whether it's relationships, whether it's money, whether it's anything, bro. Time management. You have to learn how to do that for yourself before you can go out and do these other things for other people. So that's a little tad bit on affirmations. Drop down low in the comments some of y'all's favorite affirmations, or some affirmations you use for yourself, some affirmations you've learned from others. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. That way we can show the love to people and get them to. We got to get some more self-love going on, man. There's not enough self-love going on, not enough self-care, not enough self-awareness. You know, like I said, before you can sit here and be a caretaker and a servant for other people, bro. You have to serve yourself. You have to take care of yourself. And like I've been saying the whole time, not from a selfish game point, vantage point, I should say. Not from a selfish vantage point, because yes, you're getting something out of it, but it's at the end of the day, taking care of yourself is really not about you, because we only take care of ourselves so we know how to take care of others. We have to go through some things to be able to empathize with people and sympathize with people. You have to experience or on some way or level to be able to. Excuse me. Sorry, I just got off work. That's why I'm all yawning. But you have to be able to experience and be life in some of the same situations, if not similar situations to other people's. That way, when those moments arise where you need to be empathetic or sympathetic, you have relatability in that. You can relate. You not just don't know what to say. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying every moment you should be able to relate to somebody else's life, because you shouldn't. But you know, it's key. Dang, I'm stuttering a lot. It's key though. It's real live key, because you don't want to be like bombarded with somebody else's life experience. You really don't. You don't want to feel like I have no idea what they feeling talking about, but I'm gonna just go along with her. You know what I'm talking about? You done did that before. You done. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. No, you really don't. I had to learn that. I used to do that a lot. I had to learn when to really be honest with people when they coming up to me and asking me a question or saying, have I did this, or saying, have I felt that? I had to really learn that. Nah, I ain't never did that. Honestly, I ain't even gonna lie to you. Because on the main reason why I did it, I realized I was a liar because of that. Like, in essence, you're a liar sitting here just going with the flow. So if you can lie about a little thing, you can lie about a lot. So I had to stop doing that. That was a form of lying, you know. So yeah, that stuff like that, man. You gotta practice stuff like that. You gotta just make sure you stay into it, you sticking to it, you staying true to it. So yeah, man. That's a cool little, tad bit. Affirmations. What do y'all feel about affirmations? How y'all feel about that topic? How y'all feel? I want to hear it. But yeah. Um, what else is going on, man? What else did I want to talk about? I don't want to be too long, because I'm trying to keep them all under 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear myself talk for hours. So I know y'all don't want to hear me talk for hours. So I ain't finna be coming on here all long like that unless I got somebody on. So yeah. Another thing too, though. Another thing about the whole affirmation thing is you have to choose what type of affirmation you're gonna tell yourself. Are you gonna twist and pervert the word and use affirmation in a negative light and tell yourself, excuse me, every day that you ain't this and you ain't that? I can't do this, I can't do that, I ain't got nobody to love me, ain't nobody out here for me, and like, you can't, this may not necessarily be related, but it can correlate. It can definitely correlate to affirmations, but you can't be that way towards yourself, man. You can't. That's selfish. Saying nobody's out here for you, nobody love you, and you ain't this and you ain't that. That's selfish for real. Cause who told you that? And even if somebody told you that, did you tell yourself that, to believe that? Or do you believe what people say about you when you know it ain't true? When was you ever rendered valueless? When was you ever rendered not useful? Like, how dare somebody fix their mouth and say that about you? So, because you wouldn't say it about yourself. Like, be real. Like, it's different. All right, it's different. Somebody called me lazy. I can't get mad at that. I am lazy. So, if you called me out while I was being lazy, yeah, for sure. But you know, for example, when people get mad, they get called the B word. Because I'd be mad too. I ain't gonna act like I don't. But you know what I'm saying? If you know you're not a B word, why would you tell yourself you are a B word? Makes no sense. Well, I guess I am a B, or I guess I am a hoe, or I guess I ain't nothing. I guess I never will be nothing. Then you go around blaming whoever said that about you. You going around blaming your life and blaming your circumstances and situations because of what somebody else said about you. You know how much power you just gave that person? A lot. You gave that person some very power, like real live power, because they try to put something on you that's not, and you really lived it out. Because you, whether you are not, it is a bit delusional, but whether you are in your head about it or not, like somehow, some way, you have made yourself believe that you are nothing. But you know, like I said, you can't just go off everything you see. So, in order to kind of everything you hear, I'm sorry, everything somebody says about you, not see. But that's why you just gotta build that self confidence. You know, that's why you gotta build that. That's why you gotta know how to build yourself up, man. It's definitely why you know how you gotta build yourself up. That's why you gotta get faith. That's why you gotta get some faith. You know what I'm saying? You gotta. I was listening for an hour. I swear I just heard one. But yeah. There you go. Them some scary birds. Owls. Them jokers got the 360 turn on the neck. That's crazy. Dang, that big old fly was trying to get me. Yeah, bro, I can't mess with no birds. Nothing that flies. Why? Why? Anyways, the owls, though, they next. They can turn all the way around. What? Boy, if I seen one of them at night, I ain't never seen one at night. I've only heard them in the morning. If I seen one of them at night and that joke was not, that would be terrifying, dog. That would be scary, bro. Ugh. Oh my gosh, no, man. Y'all say hi to Bo. He wanted to come chill with me. He been out here for a little minute. You should have seen him when he was. Hey, man, my dog. I've never heard my dog howl. I've had him for like a little over a year now. Never heard him howl. I've heard him bark, but I've never heard him howl. When the ambulance ride through here and he's outside, he gets to howling like, I'm like, what? You should have seen him. He started it before I even clicked record. I was like, man, this dude's crazy. That dude right there, crazy. It's my boy though. Got him from. I've been around him longer than a year, but he wasn't my dog until a year ago. He was my uncle's dog. We've been rocking though, man. We've been rocking for some time now. It's my boy. What's up, man? Oh, look. He got mad. I stopped. Let me keep going. Look, my bad. He's like, what are you doing, bro? You can't start and stop like that, man. Just watch it. Yes, the phone is set up, and you on video without your permission. You hopped in it though. It's my boy, man. The other one's in trouble. Y'all meet him soon. Y'all meet him soon. But yeah, man, you know, you see it. It ain't nothing. We just be chilling, bro. Beautiful day. Talk about life for a little bit. Catch some sun out here on the porch. We can be hot, but we ain't gotta be too hot. So yeah, man. We just be chilling. Again, but keep rocking with me, man. I appreciate all the love. Appreciate all that, man, because y'all been real, man. Y'all been real. Y'all been real in y'all efforts to watch the show. Y'all been real in y'all efforts to listen to the show. Y'all been showing stupid love on IG. I get the most love on IG, which is understandable. I post the most on there. But yeah, I love y'all. Well, I wouldn't even say I post the most on IG. I just think I just know how to get to people better on Instagram than I do on my other apps. So yeah, man. It's always enjoyable sitting down here and giving off my perspective of life, giving off, how I see things, how, you know, how we can easily operate out here. So, that being said, man, appreciate you guys. You'll catch us again on the rebound, whatever that means. Bam, we go.